been a minute. I ain't been here in a minute. This is the Sneaky Link Pod.
Welcome, you guys.
Welcome. Well, I'm Henny. This is Elaina and Janelle, but they're going to say what they want to say after I say what I got to say. Be who you are for your pride.
Oh my God.
Oh, Chop is an ally. Chop is an ally.
It is officially Pride Month, everyone. And I want y'all to be proud of your sexuality.
Ooh, be proud of who you are.
I don't know. The phone did start doing it by itself.
Is this why you got the BU shoes on?
Yeah.
I didn't even
Oh, shit. Damn.
Oh, sorry. My bad. It just clicked in my head. I was like, that's why she got them on. I have those ones too. I love them.
Me too.
Ooh, okay. Henny's intro every time.
I know. I never be like, if you're not following us, follow us. Like, subscribe. I don't be doing none of that. I be like, Janelle, you do it.
Later.
Janelle gets
Whenever
it. What's up?
finished.
What's up, bud? I'm Elaina.
I'm Janelle. Okay. So,
As always.
yeah.
And it is Pride Month.
It is Pride Month, and if you're watching us, we're in a new
Location.
New little setup for
new couch.
temporary.
Different dog.
Yep, different dog.
We're at my right. Only got one. We're at my house today. Woo-hoo. But as always, before we get started, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Sneaky Link Pod. We've been going up. We're like at 7,500 right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Instagram.
on Instagram. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Sneaky Link Podcast. And don't forget to subscribe also to our audio streaming platforms, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Dude.
The funny thing is, Chop is not like tiny like Coco.
Yeah, he's like a big nigga.
It's
But
okay,
he's working
Chop.
on the couches and
I
stuff
love
like
it.
that too. Yeah.
Oh, come on. What you got to say?
He'll be chill.
What you got to say?
He just loves the attention.
I love it.
But yes, we're celebrating Pride Month. How you feeling, Hen?
Man,
I'm feeling proud.
I feel like niggas can be gay too. That's all I'm saying.
You just can't be gay.
Anybody can be gay. Anybody can be bi. Anybody could be pansexual, asexual,
Transsexual.
I think it's really funny, and like I love that like pride is a thing, and obviously be proud of who you are, and obviously pride is a thing because of the way straight people have condemned sexuality for so long. But it's so crazy to me to think like how much emphasis we put on people's sexuality.
That is true.
Because it's like for like, you know, I mean we're all sexual beings, but it's just like, you know, that's like also a very personal thing, and it's not nobody's business. But the point at the end of the day is, you know, like because people were condemned for it, like there is Pride Month and celebration of it, but it's actually crazy that like it's like, you know, like guess what? I'm this, that, and the other. And people put emphasis on it. It's so crazy.
It is.
But I completely agree. Yes, be proud. I love that shit.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah, be
big
proud.
allies over here.
Do you think straight people be mad because they don't get a month? Like you get every day.
Hope they don't.
Like, but do you be like, why not heterosexual month? Or like, because you know how like some white people be like, oh, lives matter. Like, duh, but
All
like
sexualities matter.
Yeah. So like, I wonder if anyone's ever
Or
been
only
like,
straight people matter. That'd
let's
be
celebrate
crazy.
the straights. Like, do they ever do that?
I hope not. But I'm sure. I am so sure there are people out there like
that are
Okay,
absolutely. But it's I think it just goes back on like exactly what you said and I said, the fact that it was condemned and people were shamed and like people have been murdered for their sexuality, and like especially in the trans community and everything. So it's just really awesome that we live in a day and age where it is actually celebrated and embraced, and it's a beautiful thing. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Living in a place especially like
we'll have some
California.
gay ass guests on
absolutely.
here.
Yeah, California.
Yes.
This is a gay ass state. This is the gayest state of them all, I think.
Is it?
I think so as a whole. I mean, New York City seems like the gayest city, but I just feel like California is more gay as a state than New York is.
I agree with
believe
that. And I
that.
feel like New York has like more like what are the type of gays I'm thinking of? Like,
They got a lot of different kind of gays up there.
yeah. I don't know. There's like a certain word I'm looking for, but it's just like a specific type of gay that I'm just like the outdone, the loud, like the bad bitch. Like, I'm trying to think of like the term, but I don't know.
Let's get into what are we wearing or doing?
Let's do it. Let's go, Hen.
I'm wearing the Travis Scott. What were these called? Canaries?
Yeah.
Canaries,
Okay, Canaries.
Elkins.
Elkins Canaries.
Oh, yeah, the Elkins.
I seen all y'all posting them a few weeks ago on the timeline. Good for y'all. I wasn't doing it though, but I like them. They're cute.
They're very cute.
They're cute. I like that blue and that yellow. It's giving, summertime madness. I'm here with it. UCLA. It could also give Golden State if we wanted it to. What's that one colorway they be using at Jordan?
Laney.
The Laney.
Yeah, definitely Laney.
Yeah, it can give a lot. And I think I'm just over the Travis thing in general, like as I wear them, of course. But like,
We've all said the same thing.
yeah, it's not as exciting as
Did you guys see the Jordan one, the black low with the white stitching they're coming out with? That looks exactly like the Travis Scott, but it's not a backwards swoosh.
Yes. Did you send that? And it was
I don't know.
That's
why
it was a kill shot, right?
It was like, Mom, I want this.
Yeah,
But like,
somebody
it was like,
said-
we have this at
it's
home.
the kill shot,
And
yeah.
it's like this that we have at home, and it's not the actual.
Yeah.
I think Nike's gonna try to like run with the kill shot and make it whatever like the Samba is to the fucking like Adidas. So like they're really trying because it's like $100. They're gonna put it in a lot of basic colorways, like stuff like that. So like affordable, basic, whatever. I think they're trying to really go that route with the kill shot and then also this Field General as well.
Oh yeah, the
Kind of like what they did with the Rocher runs.
Sort of
Like the Plats and then like the Red October.
Yeah.
colorway.
But keeping it at that $100 price point is where you win because like
absolutely.
people are like, oh shit, I can afford it. So yeah.
Absolutely.
What else you got on?
Didn't we?
go ahead.
Did you guys send a picture? Or was it on my timeline? Somebody's laces were different. Did you see somebody with
I
the
saw.
gradient
I think
laces?
Kari post someone
Somebody
else's
posted the laces
post.
look dope. It was like
And it was like an
dark
ombre.
blue and then like a light blue and then it was like white.
Yeah.
And it was really nice the way that lace.
Did they
no, that
come
was
with it
actually-
like that?
I have
I
no
think
clue.
there was like separate laces.
Oh.
They're wax laces.
I don't like wax laces
I think
either.
those are wax laces.
They are wax laces.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of wax laces.
Me neither.
It's just like a lot. I saw that. And another thing about Jordans, like they be giving you the shoes and they don't be fucking laced. I'd be like, do I look like I work here? Like I don't want to lace this. Like I'm sorry, I hate lacing the shoe. I hate switching out laces. I hate doing any of that shit. That shoes will stay DS forever in my closet.
Yeah, honestly,
because like me, like I'm not a super late person always, but I can be late.
Yeah,
and I know you're a late person.
Yeah.
And when you're late, you don't have
time to be lacing no goddamn shoes.
Absolutely. There's been so many times where I'm trying to run out the door and I have a shoe in mind and I go to grab it and there's not laced up.
Yeah.
Out, throw it back, pull out a shoe with lace
a
up.
whole different
Absolutely not.
shoe.
Or I've been in Ubers on my way to parties or something and I'm lacing my
Lacing the
shoe
shoes
up.
up.
If I'm not driving, I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
I don't like it
of
regardless.
lacing shoes.
Yeah.
Same. She said, I don't work here.
I don't. Like, why did you not lace it? Like, when I worked at the shoe store, I didn't lace the shoes. I would hand them motherfuckers to other people. I'd be like, you got it. And I would go do something else.
When I got my, I know we're still on your outfit, sorry. But when I got my dang Lost and Founds from Syndicate, they were really nice and they laced them up for me. And put them in the
That
box.
was very sweet. Now, that's some customer service.
Now, that is customer service.
If you lace my shoes, I'll be your best
Cindy,
friend. Like, I'm not even playing with you. You can go a long way lacing my shoes.
You can go along.
But anyways, got some frilly ass socks on. Got some jorts on. Jorts. I had this on yesterday at the photo shoot, which we'll talk about later. Stussy Nike crew neck. That's
a good one.
Thank you. Ponytail, synthetic. It don't look like it, dude.
We're talking about the clip-ons now. Come here.
I've had these glasses on since my birthday. And took them off.
I literally just told her before we started the episode, I said, I haven't seen your eyes in a week.
Yeah. I've been wearing these glasses a lot, y'all.
Them, but yeah, I haven't. That's in.
Yeah, that's been the vibes lately. I don't want to take them off. Edges on fucking 10. That's it. What you got on?
I was waiting to see how far she was gonna go.
I know. I do not know what the name of these damn dunks are, if they even have.
Same, I have these too.
Yeah, I love these little dunks.
I don't know what they're called either.
Are they not safaris?
Are they? They might be like a
you
safari.
worn
It might be a
you
safari
wear
like colorway.
Okay, you've worn them before.
I've worn them before, yeah.
Okay.
They're like 2012, 2013 or something. Yeah, I really like these dunks. They probably are like a safari something.
I got mine at Oneness for like $20.
Yeah, it took me a long
yeah.
time to like
Oneness.
find them because I'm like a women's 8.5, which is actually kind of like a more common size than like I realized. But it took me a while to find these. Ended up finding them on eBay finally.
Nice.
Like no box or anything. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I want them.
Yeah.
I think they're like different. We don't really see, and they're not super girly.
Yeah.
But like the cheetah
Just
or
a
leopard
little
print.
feminine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's kind of cool. I like it. I got some Levi 550s on, some vintage Levi's. And then I have on our good friend Khan's shirt, Nothing Grows Overnight. And it's on the back, I think it says, all hustle, no luck.
No luck.
Trust the process.
the process. Yes.
Yeah, pretty cool. He had the shirts at his pop-up from this last week, which I'll get into after you do your outfit. But also he was like, it's cracked paint. Like,
Yeah, he
you
was like,
pull it
look.
and
Oh, cool.
so yeah, and I was like, quit cracking my shirt. I'm cracking myself.
Let it do it by itself.
But yeah, no, basic shit. Nothing exciting today.
Well, as Elaina had stated, I do have on the Be True Nike Flyknit racers. They're one of my favorite. They're one of my favorite racers. And I just love the whole
cute.
Be True collection that they do for Pride Month. I have to be honest. I don't think I know what's coming out this year.
I was
for
gonna say, have
them.
they been? Did they do it last year? Because I feel like
I
I
did-
haven't
they
seen
did it last
a lot
year.
of Be True stuff in a while.
And
Okay.
they came out with the Air Max 97s, and I've still been trying to look for those.
Let me see. I wanna look at
And
my
they look so pretty because like they're like little frilly, but like they're in the rainbow colors. They're just they're so fucking nice.
Oh,
I
they
love them
are
so much. Yeah, I've been waiting for them to drop.
Oh,
back
those are
on
nice.
The
Yeah.
Nike
Look,
on
the
.com.
Pride, they be having
yeah,
some
look at the
shit.
texture.
Right?
That
Yeah,
is cute.
little frillies.
And I like
They're
that
really cool.
it's colorful, but it's not like vibrant.
Yeah,
like,
it's
Yeah.
like a
pastel-y.
This is still very wearable to anyone
yeah.
who wouldn't even know. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
They wouldn't even. You might not even get gay for that. You'd be like, I just like it.
Not get gay.
I'm saying because sometimes people be
Well,
all
yeah, because I
fucked
feel
up
like-
in the head.
Yeah,
Like,
because then you got
sometimes-
something like this, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Like why you do that?
Or like the Converse sometimes, like it's all rainbow. Bam. Like I like seeing like what people put out for like their Pride collections.
I don't be seeing-
Adidas does it, Converse, like I think Vans does them as
Okay.
well. Like I try to keep up with like any of the other brands that are doing them, just because obviously I like so many other brands too. So and I don't mind like I feel like most of the proceeds always go to the LGBTQ community in some way, form, or another. So that's like I like contributing in that way because it's obviously
Yeah.
shoes. So that's
Yeah.
my love and also giving back in some way too. I even had to ask one of my friends if like, not that if I can like wear things, but he was like, no, like you're still showing like your support and stuff like that. Cause like I'm not gay, you know,
An ally.
but like, yeah, but I like to wear like things that support the community.
She likes
Yeah.
to
You
look
know?
like she's gay to play.
But like
with
that's
y'all.
what I don't want it to come off as, either.
She
That's why I
tryna
like
tease
having
y'all.
like the shoes so that it just makes sense more for
just
me,
playing.
you know. But yeah, I also have on Nike leggings, some black ones. I need some
cute.
new
They fit
ones.
you really
man.
They do fit you good.
Thank you.
They
do.
He was popping.
I know. I was low
Yo,
staring.
same. I was like, okay, cheeks.
I was like,
Double cheeked up on a Monday afternoon.
I was looking too. I was like,
It's because we part gay.
yeah. We're a part of the community. We're the plus. Yeah. Choppers is like, yup.
And then I have a Pachaco crop top on because he's one of my favorite Sanrio
cute.
characters, and he doesn't get enough love.
He doesn't.
He needs some.
Doesn't.
Who y'all think gay? Who y'all think was gay at Disney? I think Scar from The Lion King's gay.
Oh, he does. He definitely has.
Simba.
Oh yeah, he does.
Things.
He does.
Simba.
I mean, honestly,
He gives
a lot
fabulous.
of
like-
villains are very sassy.
Yeah.
Hades is very
Jafar
sassy.
was kind of
Jafar
gay.
is definitely sassy.
You know what is Gaston's little friend? Because didn't they kind of like he gave gay in the live action?
In the live action, yeah, he's actually
Yeah,
played
like,
by Josh Gad too, who voices Olaf.
Oh, he voiced Olaf.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, in like the live action Beauty and the Beast, it kind of was
kinda
like
make him-
like it was kind of he was hinting at like being in love with that Gaston.
And then also at the end, he like dances with a man or something.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
it kind of alludes to that, but it doesn't come forward and say that because people be so weird. It's like it's a kids film.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Well, there was like you know the new Inside Out 2 movie that's coming, the Pixar movie that's coming out soon. There was a trailer that came out, and she was like talking to another black girl or a black girl because the main character Riley is white, but she was like talking to a black girl, but then like in their heads when they're playing with like their emotions, you know. And they're going back and forth to like the other girl's emotions because they were. Oh my fucking god!
I know. I've been wanting to.
Oh my god!
I've been wanting to.
Anyways, they're just giving like each other looks.
But yeah, I know it's emotions.
But like cue things. Like if I'm looking at you and I do like a little. And so they're going back and forth in their head. Like, did she give a look? Like, what kind of look was that?
And so
everyone was in the comments saying like, I hope she's not gay. I hope she's not gay. Like, how are you even going to know that in like a small trailer? And what does it matter if she is? My God.
No, I seen this funny ass quote. I sent it to Nat and Alyssa. Oh my God. It was like, what is that? Overheard. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a man. It says, "Can I get your number?" And the woman says, "Sorry, I have a girlfriend." He says, "You're a lesbian? You're so pretty. What a waste." She said, "No, I'm bisexual, but men like you make me turn gayer each day."
I love that.
Honestly.
I want to start saying that.
Oh
like literally, men like you.
Yeah.
You make me want to be gay more. You're gross.
Okay, let's get into the
AKA.
weekly catch up.
What have we been up to?
It was a long week because we recorded on Sunday before Memorial Day.
You about to take a nap?
Chop, really? Just when I didn't think you were going to be as crazy. We left 2 crazy dogs for 1 crazy dog.
I love it. He's like, "Wait, I need this blanket."
I know. Really?
All right,
Come
now
here,
you about to
come
do
here.
a lot. I can already tell where you're going with this.
Oh, he's just a baby. He said, "Mom, you want to play too?"
Oh, jeez.
The show shit's done.
I'm
still plugged
dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come here.
So I ended up having like a little barbecue at my house after we recorded last week. It was fun. It got a little crazy, so
It was fun.
doing some house repairs.
I meant to ask you,
Ditto.
where did you get the chicken from? Because I actually ate it when I got home.
Oh
and it
yeah,
was
the chicken was so
freaking
good. I ate it the
good.
next day. There
made
was
it
like a
into
little
tacos.
meat market. Yeah, there was like a little meat market
Oh.
around by my house that I went to, and that's where I got like all the asada and I grabbed
was
some of that
good as
chicken.
well.
Yeah, that chicken was bomb because like
Oh, that
I
chicken
cooked
was
it
so
all,
freaking good.
but I put like the extra meat the next day. I was like so hungover
Yeah.
and tired. I was like I heated it up and it was so
Same.
good.
I chopped it up and made it into like some tacos, and they
Yeah,
were so good.
I was like this- I said
oh
the
wait, why
same.
didn't I get more?
Yeah, there was like a it's like a meat market by my house, so I'll give you the address.
Yeah.
in case you want,
Sounds
like-
amazing. This is what was y'all eating again? What was this?
We just
We
like
had carne
barbecue. We
asada.
had like carne asada, chicken.
Was the carne asada that was good?
It was
Both of it was
I
good,
liked
yeah.
it.
It'd be the carne asada from the markets that be hitting.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Like
about.
the good meat market.
I know what you're talking
The
about.
carne asada to get the good meat because they have it like marinated.
Already
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
just
Those be the
Good.
best.
It be sitting.
Yep.
Yeah, but that shit was also. I think I got like 5 pounds of beef, like of the asada. That shit was like $60. So it was like, damn, beef is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
like everything else. Damn. But we had burgers or
Yeah, we
cheeseburgers
did
and hot
burgers.
links.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a bunch of like little stuff. Everyone brought stuff. It was fun. It just got a little crazy. So, that was that. What else happened last week? Let me look. Oh, it was Memorial Day. I went and spent some time with my family, with my niece. My little niece is crazy as hell.
She's so funny.
She be cracking me up. She always wears her sunglasses now. She'll just be in the house with her sunglasses.
Same.
And she does this
Turn
thing
into
where
a
she
meme.
tries. Yeah, she tried like because I'll do this in photos, and then she started doing it, but she can't peace sign. She goes like this. So like in her photo, she'll be like,
The one.
yeah,
I'm weak.
it's so cute.
She's number one.
And then Con, when I got this shirt on Friday, he had a pop up at Jason Mark Friday night for the end of AAIP month. And like mental health. Like I think you had a mental health bag. You were there.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you. It was cool. It was like I came towards the end, so it kind of was like already like kind of like slowing down, I should say. But it was really cool. We got to talk some of the guys from Jason Mark and everything. I noticed they had this brand in there that I didn't know. I haven't been to Jason Mark in a while, to be completely honest. And they had it's called Retta W. It's like a Japanese brand. It's like water backwards. And they do like this chapstick with Fragment that I always get when I go to Japan, and they had the fucking chapstick at Jason Mark. So I was like, so I bought the chapstick. I was like, oh my God, I love this brand. But yeah, I loved the little pop-up, and I hadn't been in a while, but I had seen like, you could take your bottles in to refill the cleaner. Like they have refill stations.
Do they really?
Yeah, and I was showing Henny that too. I was like, look, it's the refill. So it's like a little thing you can take
that is so
very
smart
for the foam and the cleaner. So I was like, that's so smart.
That's so freaking smart. Okay, so you don't have to keep buying the same. Talk about sustainability.
Yeah,
my God.
We love that shit. And yeah, we had a photo shoot yesterday for I Wrap to My Plants with Court.
Yeah.
Can't
wait until that drops.
Yeah, so that was really cute.
That was cute.
It was fun. Who's next? Who's next?
Yeah. Who's next? Go.
Oh, you. What we talking about? What we did on the weekend? Oh, shit. Man, I can't really talk about.
What did you think I was talking about?
My bad, y'all. I'll be off. I can't be talking about my business like that. I'll let y'all know. I'll get back to y'all when I can.
It's okay. I seen you Friday.
Yeah.
Right. And I saw you yesterday.
You didn't make it to the Memorial Barbecue, and it's okay.
Yeah. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. I promise. But that's what's up. Y'all sound like y'all had a time. I know it's all right.
So, I am celebrating my 3-year anniversary. We went to a pasta place called The Nice Guy.
Oh, yeah. The Nice Guy's good.
Yeah, it was really good. We did that. Then I went to Disneyland and celebrated my mom's birthday because our anniversary is right before my mom's birthday. A day before my mom's birthday. So much stuff. So we went to Disneyland. We ate at the new Pixar Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
At the new restaurant, the Great Maple. Let's go to breakfast.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it is so freaking good. I've never been to one, so
I think they have one in Pasadena now.
Oh,
I know they had one. I don't know if it's still there at Del Amo.
Oh, huh.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know that.
Let me look it up.
Okay, but it was so good, and no one's really going over there, so it was like wasn't crowded, wasn't packed, but the food was just great. Yeah. I'm totally here for it. I want to go back.
They closed this one in Pasadena?
Oh, dang.
Okay, they must have just closed this because I was literally here like 2 months ago trying to go get breakfast and it was packed.
Really?
See, look at 3 months ago.
Oh, wow.
They must have just 2 months ago.
That does suck. Dang, I wonder if it's because the one in Anaheim opened up, so they closed like other locations.
Yeah, because there was a Great Maple in Pasadena. That's crazy.
Oh,
damn! Now just Anaheim. Well, good to know.
Yeah. And then I went to like a mixology party for the celebration of the Acolytes, which is a new Star Wars show coming out on Disney Plus on the 6th. So it should be out by the time this drops.
I just realized it's June.
Yeah.
House of Dragon is coming this month.
Oh my God, yes.
When you said that, I was like, wait.
The 16th, I'm having a watch party, okay?
Oh my God.
Yes. And we're coming in team clothing.
Oh, dang it. Okay, I can't
Team black or team green. It's only team black over here, okay? But I can't wait for that. That's going to be really fun. Bridgerton Part 2 is also coming out a couple of days before that. So, yeah. Anyways, okay, so the Acolyte party, it was like a mixology thing. They like created drinks inspired by like some of like the characters and like elements of like the new show and stuff. And it was really cool. Two of the drinks, the alcohol was like optional, so I didn't put it in there.
True.
So I was good. They also fed us. It was at the Wolves Bar.
Yeah, Wolves.
Yeah, in downtown.
Oh, that's all. It's right by. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool. I've never been. Yeah, it was. That was a really cool bar, actually.
No, I love that bar. That bar is vibes.
Yeah,
it's vibes.
Yeah, it was
cool.
It's
vibes. You'll love it. It's vibes. Mm-hmm. It's vibes.
We can go back. The food was good too.
Yeah, food's good too.
Yeah. And then I went to the next day. so many. God, man, my week was busy.
Yeah.
Jesus. So after that, I went to the Crocs Foot Locker Naruto event. They did like a dinner at Silver Lake Ramen in K-Town for like some content creators, influencers who were in like the fandom space. And that was fun. I love Silver Lake Ramen too. Like their food
Silver Lake Ramen
so
is
good.
so bomb.
Oh my God.
That broth.
And it's so good. So ended up seeing a lot of the homies there. Took my homie Marco. Saw Torino there and his girlfriend Nezzy. I saw Utel, and he's always on my ass.
Yeah, what was that for? I seen this online. This is for what in particular? I'm sorry. I'm lost today, y'all. I'm feeling a little foggy.
She's looking at you.
I literally said exactly what I went to.
You went to Silver Lake Ramen.
Oh, it's so fucking annoying. That should be annoying me.
The Silver Lake Ramen was
Foot Locker. So Crocs did a collection, did a collaboration with Naruto, the anime show. And Foot Locker is exclusively dropping them. But for the content creators and influencers, and influencers of the fandom anime space, they did a dinner at Silver Lake Ramen in K-Town. Yeah, so
these are the Crocs, like Foot Locker's dropping. So they teamed up with Silver Lake Ramen and did this whole
to do like
thing
with people who are into this.
Yes.
Yeah, in the fandom.
But everybody there don't seem like they into that I saw at the dinner. But I feel like you are though. I don't want to be just saying that, but like okay. So you're saying that Foot Locker activated with this dinner for Silver Lake for these Crocs that are like in a fandom space, correct?
Yes. Are you saying like Torino isn't into that?
No, I'm not.
No, he's heavy.
Yeah, I was like,
if anything, Torino be coming out with these fits inspired by that shit. No, Torino
is he one of the people that does that? Because I've seen people do that. Like, by the
I
anime.
know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Wisdom is his. He was at the Met Gala and stuff, but he does like expensive ass.
Yeah,
but Torino kind of does too, though. I mean,
I think he's inspired by like Japanese culture, and stuff like that.
I don't think his is more. His isn't definitely costumey, but you can see like some of the stuff he puts on where it could be like rooted into something. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
but no, I think Torino eats down. Come on the pod, like he always eats down.
Like
he already knows. Yeah, so they already had, so Silver Lake Ramen already did like a collection with Naruto, or not a collection, they did like a...
Okay, so this is in March.
Yeah, so they've done certain stores inspired by Naruto because Naruto, the character in the anime, is like a big ramen head. Like, that's his favorite thing to eat. So it makes, bless you.
Thank you.
So it makes sense to obviously do something with a really big ramen
now I want
restaurant
ramen.
like that. I know. I was just eating my leftovers.
I was like, damn, that katsu looks fire right there. I seen your thing up there.
Yeah, I was eating my leftovers, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed just being around like other people who like love anime and like fandom and stuff like that, because we were just like bouncing shit off of each other about like different animes that we've watched and stuff. So it was really fun. And there was a lot of Black folks there, and I love that as well. It was very
I saw a lot of color in the building.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that. Shout out to Tara for putting that on. That weekend too, they did a pop up for the collection, so you can get them for early before they officially drop on the 6th as well. And I saw the lines for that, and it was crazy. So I got a pair. I got to Shay a pair, and then I was able to get my brothers a pair as well.
That was nice.
That was fun. And then after that, I went to, actually, that was really before that. I went with Vic to like this place called the Chain Restaurants, and they kind of like theme a lot of things after different chain restaurants. So like McDonald's and like Taco Bell and like different things like that. It's really nostalgic, to be honest. I guess they have like a home base in, I want to say like Hollywood area, but this one was for the Kung Fu Panda 4 digital release.
Okay.
And Poe was there. And they had different foods that were like inspired by the movie, but also inspired by things that you would get at one of these chain restaurants. Like they had like a quarter pounder like egg roll type of thing.
Oh, yeah,
and it literally tastes like a quarter pounder from McDonald's.
Wagyu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, crunch Ragoon Supreme. So like a crunch wrap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, this food sounds bomb. soft
Yeah,
serve.
it was pretty good.
Golden,
Oh, the soft
honey?
serve was really
Yeah,
good.
honey and golden puff sesame. Wow.
It was so on it. It says the world's most expensive sesame seeds, and I didn't get it. I didn't get why it was so expensive.
I was like,
yeah, it didn't taste expensive. I don't know, but
interesting.
But the soft serve was really good.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I did with my week. Tell me that's all I did with my week. I did go
The
to
outlet.
the beach. You also went to the beach too.
I did.
Yeah.
I ended up going to the beach, me and Alyssa, and I hate the beach. Y'all, I hate the beach. I hate California beaches. They're cold. They're windy. He said, "What? We're playing ball. We're hooping right now. We're hooping. I got my basketball gun."
Hey.
He was gonna bite me if I didn't throw it. He grounded me.
He was gonna bite me.
So I just did it.
Come
I
here.
was scared.
Go ahead.
Come on. Come. Oh, you want me to? Come?
He said this is his house and we have to.
Yeah.
So
Done. I love dogs. Yeah, I did go to the beach, even though I'm not a beach fan. My homegirl was like, "Let's go." It was a little chilly, a little windy, but we
Same.
tugged it out. It was cool. It
We
wasn't
went
bad.
to Oxnard Beach and the sun didn't come out at
I've
all.
never been
so
to
at least
Oxnard
you
Beach.
Yeah,
got
we
some
had sun. It just was a little windy. We ended up like close by Seal Beach, and it was really empty where we were at. But it was really cute. I think if we would have went down the way I seen, like Huntington Beach had like a weenie fest, and it was a bunch of like wiener dogs.
Oh my
It was so cute.
I bet it
It was
was.
so cute.
Oh,
Let me see
that
if I
sounds
can find
adorable.
The
The
video.
doggy.
It was so cute. It was like, what are they,
Oh,
like
that is
Deshaun
so
something?
funny.
Like Dash Hounds or
Yeah,
whatever.
dash hounds, yeah.
They were so cute. Let me see if I could pull it up on freaking TikTok, because I was like in heaven. I was like, I should have went down the road. Oh my God. Did you guys see Dodger Stadium had their dog thing yesterday?
Yes. That was cute too.
Is it my
Like how
TikTok?
everyone holds up their dogs.
I don't think it's in here. I know. I tried to get tickets for me and Coco, and it just did not happen because like they were already sold out by the time I went to get tickets. I can't see.
You wouldn't take Fritz.
No, absolutely not. Fritzy is just a different type of
Dog.
person. He just be driving me to fuck crazy. Oh, I can't find it. I'm sad. Anyways, yeah, the beach. You went to the outlets. I seen like you, you posted on our timeline.
On my way back from Oxnard, I stopped by the Camarillo outlets, and they had like a lot of stuff.
They did.
Yeah, there was tons of things. Those Alma Manier 12s. I was like, holy shit, like almost 50% off.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, God, I wish the 5s were there.
Oh,
Maybe I would have
yeah.
gotten a pair.
Yeah,
Man.
I would be highly surprised to see those. I would be really surprised to see him hit outlets, but I also wouldn't be surprised because I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, I don't know if you want to say your pickup, and then we can go into like sneaker news.
I picked up the CPFM Air Force ones, the fuchsia.
But I was saying that because a lot of the stuff is sitting. And we posted a clip this morning talking about the conversation we had with the 17s. Mm-hmm. And one of the comments somebody had left was talking about the fact that they probably didn't make those 17s in smaller sizes because a lot of GS stuff sits anyway. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I do agree with it to an extent.
I can see why, because there was also a lot of grade school stuff sitting, but
there was just as much men's stuff.
But what I said, what I replied back to him was that there hasn't been a GS shoe after a 13, maybe. That's sad. And when I was really trying to think about it, like there honestly hasn't been anything above a 13 in a while that wasn't part of a collab either.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of hard to gauge, but
I think what Billie Eilish did the 15.
that's what I was thinking of the 15. Alayli's 14.
Oh yeah, the 14. I forgot.
The trophy room 17s. Well, I'm pretty sure those didn't even come in small sizes anyway.
Women's did like a 14 colorway, but I don't think they've done 2 of them since then. They did like
the pink.
They did that pink color, that pink with like orange looking, and then there was another one that was kind of like a metallic. It was like a purplish, greenish, bluish metallic 14, and it was black. It was like it was black without those colors. I remember those 2 have came out since then, but like no,
but they didn't. Also, and then those are also specific women's.
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
It's specific to women.
It's not grade school.
It's not like they went back into the vault and gave us something we wanted, like the Forest Green 14s. By the way, bring those back.
Yeah,
they're so good.
Somebody said 300 plus tax. They can keep every single last one of them, and they wonder why shoes are not selling out like they was not too long ago.
But these shoes sold out.
They sold out, and everyone wanted them. They did. Yeah. People wanted them.
But I also then wonder if it was also because they didn't make that many to begin.
They kept it very limited.
What did Union? They said a Union probably got like 100 pairs or something
for the early release. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. Should we just finish talking about it?
Because Henny didn't give her opinion.
Yeah, and so when we had talked the other day, she dropped some more knowledge on me. So.
About what happened at Jordan. Yeah, like last
summit.
Yeah, last year at the summit, I remember. He'll remain nameless because I just don't want to like name people off. But the group that I was in, he was presenting to us about what was coming out within like. In 24, because at that time it was 23, and this was for the release a year later. So like all those releases that are hitting right now, basically. And he was just like, I want to know what your all's opinion is on the price point of the briefcase with the shoe. Would you be willing to pay this amount to that amount? Da 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 da. So then I raised my hand and I was just like, well, will there be GS sizes? And will GS sizes get a briefcase? And he's like, I actually asked about what you think the price point should be, not the fact that it's exclusive sizing.
Like, what the fuck?
But you need to know that to know
exactly
how to price it.
And then I was like, back to your point, I was like, now that I know that it will be an extended sizing, is that going to be the same energy for the briefcase with that then? So I can actually answer the question on how much it can cost. And then he was like, that's still up for debate as far as like if the smaller sizings would get a briefcase, but if they went an extended sizing way, they would have no other choice but to do that.
Yeah, because if it's extended sizing, then it's different all the way down.
It's different than a grade school.
Exactly, because in that case, then they would have to start building out a family. You know what I mean? You got family grade school, you got family baby, you got the men's,
toddler,
and then you start to price it differently from there. But at that point, we all know we're not getting a suitcase, though. You know what I mean? Which, I get it if we didn't get the suitcase. But I really thought in my heart of hearts we were going to at least get the actual shoe because at the meeting, they said that it was going to be basically an extended sizing. So I was like, but I was out of pocket for asking a question that still didn't end up happening.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's ass backwards to me. Don't tell me that this is gonna go into production and then like it doesn't, because y'all the ones that plan 24, 36 months out.
Exactly. That's what it went to when you told me that. I was like,
exactly.
Why are they asking you guys that a year before? Because these shoes were probably already in production. Or they probably already X'd out grade school size or small sizes to begin with.
So y'all got all the fucking information regardless.
Yeah.
So I don't know what has happened between then to when it released. Why they decided like, well, we're just not gonna do anything below a 7 now. But I just thought that was stupid.
I did see that 6.5 on stock, but
that's probably a dime a dozen.
It was like $800.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. I haven't seen any 6.5s in person. I know I have a 7. I'm super grateful for. Shout out Jordan. But even like Roya's husband, James, commented and said, every single shoe should come in a full family size run. It's 2024 and they're still cherry picking who gets what and what size.
Yeah.
Put it and the people that want to buy it. Put it out and the people that want to buy it will buy it. Everything sits on shelves anyway, so why does it matter?
That's very valid.
Man, because how you going to pick and choose like, oh, it's okay for everything else to sit, but not this? That don't make no, because at the end of the day, that ain't bringing you no real money. You get what I'm saying? Y'all have so much business in so many other places that are really paying your bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The neighborhood door does not pay Nike's bills at the end of the day. Now, does it carry a culture? Sure. Does it pay?
Yeah.
Does it pay in another way? Sure.
But honestly, they make
to his point,
they make more money in like the JC Penney's,
bigger box stores, bigger box stores for sure,
more than
these smaller doors.
Yeah.
So like, it's to his point, he's right. Like if it's gonna sit, let it fucking sit, because everything else is. But in my head, I think they knew that shit wasn't gonna sit, so they're just like, well, let's just make this complicated, and then no one else gets shit, because that's just how shit goes. That's how it feels. So I don't know. That shit pissed me off.
But I still think at the end of the day, like, if this shoe would have came in your sizes with the briefcase, would you have paid $300 plus tax for it.
Yeah. If I had the opportunity to actually purchase a pair, I think I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because think about it, it's not going to be like anything else that probably drops in a year that we're going to pay that much for retail wise.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And we like everything. So and we're still not going to end up paying that. So like to pay that a couple of times a year is definitely worth it.
Because you get more for it.
Yeah.
You're not getting a regular paper box for it. You're getting a briefcase.
Yeah, a lot of
it,
people didn't like understand the price point in the briefcase, because I know when like me and Skate were talking about it, and he like did emphasize that the original one wasn't the low like they did with this time in the briefcase. But when I did ask him, like when that one did come out and it had a briefcase, like what was the price point? And I think he said at that time it was $200.
Yeah, it was still
that's
a lot
at that time.
And that's a lot
at that time is a lot.
From then to now, and we've seen the economy and the percent stuff has gone up, like only $100.
It's not.
And that wasn't
It's normal.
I think they could have probably charged $400 if they wanted to.
If they wanted to easily,
and
would still paid for it.
Because $300 is. It's a lot, but it doesn't seem like a lot right now.
No,
People pay so much more money for shoes for resale prices. So like to pay something for retail,
but there's been a lot of men's shoes that have been almost $200 retail with a regular box, like a plain
all the
11s.
time, all the time.
The 11s
So
have
they were
shot
like
up.
what, $220 or something?
Yeah.
Like so,
That's
been
literally
shoes.
their price.
So it's like to act like the 17 at like a $300 price point with the briefcase is like absolutely insanity. I'm like, I don't think it was that far off, but I can understand like it is expensive, you know. But that's also like something with a briefcase and that shoe, and it's how limited it is. It's not like just a regular dunk that you're gonna go in. It is something special, and I think they kind of wanted to like emphasize that.
And we don't see this often, you know what I mean? But look, in true Jordan and Nike fashion, I know they like to like oversaturate the market with like whatever it is that they bring back at the time. But the whole thing is this: if y'all niggas decide to do this with the 17 and go that saturation route, and there's nothing out there for us, you can. Nigga, I'll be at campus. I'll be reporting. I will be down on campus. I will be at the Michael Jordan building like it's who I need to talk to, because we need to have a talk. And then even if we don't get it, they'll give us something stupid. Like we'll get like a women's special that's for women only. And it'll be some
colorway,
bullshit.
not even like a classic colorway.
It'll have something different on the shoe that don't got the original DNA to it.
I swear to God,
it'll be
they better not.
It'll be given like first day of middle school. Like I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. And this is the shit I be talking about.
Oh my God, I hate the pony hairs.
But when I say shit like this, people be like, "Oh, everybody can't have the way kids has for everybody." Shut the fuck up, because like y'all did this already, and we didn't get to participate.
Yeah, and I think that's really what angers us more, is that they just took the option off the table for us.
Yeah.
Without giving us a say in it if we would want to buy it or not. And I think that's what's really more fucked up. Like, two of us would have paid that price, you know? That's the thing.
But here's my other thing too. They'll look at somebody like us and be like, we understand what you're saying, but you're a niche customer. No, the fuck we're not.
No.
Like, this has grown so much. Like, women in sneakers, period, has grown so much in the last like 20 to 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the last 5.
Yeah.
So like, nigga, to sit here and be like, oh, you're just niche, so sorry, hands off, we can't satisfy everybody. That's bullshit, because there's a lot of women who would have paid for this shit.
It's really cool to see like women in the WNBA, and I know they have bigger feet because they're taller, but I think it would have been really cool to see like women in the WNBA like having these, wearing these, playing in these, doing something with these, like to highlight that.
I would have loved that.
These,
yeah,
like,
that would want to wear these.
Yeah.
I wonder if James is still dropping his. You know, he got a 17 coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember us talking about that.
And I wonder if that'll be like on some like either extended, or if it's just gonna stop at a 7.
7 still.
Because I feel like if the DNA already is there, they like y'all were talking about the molds and shit. Yeah. It sounds like it's not gonna go down lower.
Yeah. Well, I had already heard that the UNCs or the Carolinas are not coming out.
See, it's repetitive. You see what I'm saying?
So if they're still using the same mold for all of them across the board, then I don't think we probably are
gonna get this,
which is like such a shame. And I feel like the more we complain, we might get it in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Or even if let's say it's year 20, you know, it's 2026 we get it. Let's say that it's going to be the same thing we just said, though. It's going to be a women's exclusive, and it's going to be some motherfucking bullshit. It's not going to be nothing in a retro colorway. It's going to be a new story they're telling with motherfucking, I don't know, Billie Eilish, and she's going to talk about my days in Highland Park before I was famous, and the pink right here represents my mom's notebook she would sell houses.
Got a background story.
Like,
Henny will always have a background story, which would go with her.
Oh my god,
dog. But you know what I'm talking about. They be doing that shit.
Yeah.
They be doing that shit. And you be like, we asked for none of that. Only person that asked for that was Leah, and she be up there. I got my Billie Eilish song. And then that'll be the only person who went fucking hard for it.
Yeah, honestly, she's the only person I did see go that hard for it. So
I got the 15s, but I don't wear them because they're hard to wear.
Yeah, I haven't. But I think mine are still dead stock. I know because I didn't like those. What were they like? Ones or were they Air Force?
Yeah, those were ugly. Them
the green,
them neon looking.
That was ugly.
Those were trash.
Were they? They were ugly.
They were pretty horrible. They right there with the Tianas. Like
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Those Tianas have grown on me.
Really?
wow, is it because what's her name's daughter had them on?
Okay, no, it's not because she had them on. I've been seeing more and more people in them, and I'm like, they're wearing them pretty okay. I think I've seen Paulina in them.
Oh,
I've seen like people in them that I've come across, and I'm like, I'm not that mad anymore.
I'm still.
I just don't like that part on the lace where it's got all the shit coming out like that. I'm like, why'd y'all do that? Like, that's stupid. Like, who said in there while they was cooking, they was like, you know what really would kill them? If we put some motherfucking ... on there. Like, that's ugly.
Who was in that room? Because who signed off?
It was,
anyways.
And then they was like, we gonna put a big old chain on it that has a big T and a rose, and then the rose, and I think those are supposed to be thorns from the rose.
Yeah, thorns.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, got it. So why did we need thorns? We didn't need that. I'm sorry.
Because she's rough around the edges.
We get it, but it could have been.
Oh, it was growing from
That whole
rose has a thorn.
I'm not mad at the. I'm really not mad at the story though. You can keep the color blocking. You can keep the story, but it could have just been a better execution. Is what I'm saying. That's it.
I mean, if that storyline is Tupac's storyline, the rose.
I know
that
they
grew
did
from
take
concrete,
that.
Like, be fucking.
I thought the same thing. I was like, not y'all
That's
taking
Tupac's
his.
storyline. The Rose from Concrete is
Y'all didn't
Tupac's
even ask
poem.
him.
Actually, it's a poem he fucking wrote.
Yeah, I had that book of poetry
I had that
actually.
book.
Mm-hmm. I got it when I was hella young.
My book is ripped up from my dog before the dogs that ate it, and I still have that book.
Oh wow, that's hilarious. But yeah,
I feel like we can talk about this all day.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
you know how much I hate that.
It'll come back up. You know,
Yeah.
for sure will come back up.
So last week, Adidas dropped a commercial for AE's shoes.
Yeah,
Came with the fucking receipts.
brilliant.
It was a really, really dope commercial.
Shots at everybody.
Yeah,
And everyone was taking shots at him. So
Yeah,
he just got the
it's kind
receipts
of
for
funny that
those.
people were like upset about the fact that he like pulled names and pulled receipts, and it's like y'all put this
Y'all-
out on the internet.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Y'all literally tweeted this shit.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna assume because I didn't listen to all of the receipts, but was Cam in there, and that's why he said something, or
I guess he said,
I'm assuming because I don't know that for a fact.
because I heard like some of the receipts, but then here comes Cameron on fucking what was he on Breakfast Club?
Or on his own podcast.
Oh, he has a pod.
He has a pod. Him and Mace. So I'm assuming on there.
Yes, and he gets on there and starts talking about all that stuff.
just going in on
and just
him.
start singing a song.
Literally,
like
yeah, it starts rapping about it. But I think the funny thing is, he was like, "You're like, they're trying to make you Kanye of like the basketball shoes."
Oh yeah.
But like, I really don't get that vibe. Like, I don't think
don't
they're trying to
at
make him
all.
like Kanye of basketball shoes. Like, I think we've talked about this because we have friends who play basketball actively still, and like the consensus for a lot of men is like
They like them.
they love those shoes.
yeah, I haven't heard no one say nothing bad about that shit.
Absolutely. And I think one of the things, I don't know who posted it or was talking about it, the fact that this shoe wasn't just like another shoe that somebody slapped a colorway on and did A, B, C, and D, but they came through and they actually created something new that's fresh, and it's like people love playing in it, like is a difference in a lot of these other basketball shoes right now.
Right.
Makes sense.
So
I feel like this was unnecessary.
yeah,
to be
I'm
honest,
just like-
it was just a commercial. Like
yeah,
I feel like he then took it personal, but
yeah,
niggas gon' nig.
I'm dead.
Anthony Edwards takes a lot of shit personal though, because I don't know if y'all know. I don't think we spoke on this, but like Draymond Green was, because that's who got in fight on the court with Rudy Gobert, and Rudy Gobert plays for the team that Anthony plays for.
Draymond acts like that on and off the court. Okay?
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's mean as fuck.
So like he was basically schooling. So it was like during that little, the TNT halftime show, they have like Shaq and Chuck and everybody sitting down talking. He was up there with one of the players that plays for Dallas and was basically telling him how you beat Rudy Gobert, because that's who he fought on the court. So Anthony took very offense to that, because it was like, one minute y'all cool with me, next minute y'all this, and he, like we take that as disrespect. We don't fuck with y'all. So like at the end of the game, at the last game where they actually lost, they wanted Anthony to go up there and talk to everybody, and he was like, nah, because I don't fuck with Draymond, because he know what the fuck he on.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like he's
messy.
Like Anthony is not afraid to be like, I fuck with you or I don't fuck with you.
Stand on that shit.
Yeah, he really stands on this shit he about. So like
he's not fake like
no, I like it.
People that be
I like Ant-Man. I'm a fan.
I think he's cute.
Yeah. That's Michael's son. I mean, illegitimate child.
Illegitimate child.
I mean, y'all know he looked like Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
That picture?
That comparison was crazy.
They look just alike.
In other basketball news too, Caitlin Clark is getting into some shit again.
Yeah, she's been bullied.
Getting bullied out there.
Bullied.
How do you say her?
Kennedy.
Oh,
Kennedy Carter. She shoved her hard. She went over Caitlin's face.
She always be. She falls into that dramatic pose.
That's literally like LeBron. Like LeBron used to fall like that. You barely push him, he would tumble over.
You got to.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
I'm dead. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like she's really been
getting bullied.
She getting hazed.
Yeah, that's
she getting hazed. That's what she getting.
But this is the thing I had said, like when this came out like 2 days ago, and I sent it to you guys. I think it's really funny because like I'd be reading all the comments from like men. I'm gonna go to the post. I'd be seeing the comments from men, and I don't think men, because I know a lot of people are tuning into the WNBA. We've been talking about it. I don't think men realize how mean and petty women are.
Yeah,
like women are mean. Women are mean people.
Oh, geez, damn.
They are. Women are like, they're a different type of mean, and I think it's like men don't. Like when men try to get involved in like girl drama, it's just like women are petty, like it's a different type of like men can have beef with someone, but still like not give a fuck. And it's like, you mind your bullshit, like I'll mind ours. But like women aren't like that. Yeah, and you see it on the court. Like, why did that girl shove her like that? But what were people saying? Some people are saying she ain't the only one getting hit with hard fouls. Welcome to the W. Y'all just mad it's happening to Caitlin. Enough with the BS. Oh yeah, people are talking about Angel Reese too, because somebody said she got choke slammed the other day.
Oh my!
I don't know if it was that hard. I haven't seen it, but I did see some other stuff about her. God damn. But people are like also like, stop the narrative. She's not being bullied. I don't know. They're treating Caitlin Clark how NBA players wanted to do Curry when him and the Warriors were cooking.
Okay.
But it just is what it is. People are competitive. Like, what do you expect?
Exactly. And I told Elaina in the car, I think she should start taking up for herself, but
she should.
She got all them white people in there like, you better not. We got
Don't
you.
do it.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, because you saw how like the coach was like, I'm trying not to get suspended.
Yeah,
hold on a
fine.
second.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Like, girl.
They're trying to act like they above it.
Yeah.
I didn't put this on the thing, but
Nike's doing with them layoffs again, and this time they hit the
Department of Archives.
And it's not even that big of a department. That's what I was like.
This is only got, what, 10 people? God, well, now they only have 10 people.
Yeah.
So, because February 24, it announced that it planned to cut $2 billion in costs. We did talk about that, but that's like, okay, if they're cutting these costs, like, what are they? Are they just trying to save money?
That's crazy. What
is the reason?
Maybe to just stay up. I don't know, because I don't know what shit looks.
They probably know something we don't know.
That's what I'm like. What are I get you want to cut costs, like, but there's no way like Nike is losing that much money right now.
Well, didn't we see, or didn't we talk about this last year or something, that like Adidas or like Puma was making a little bit more money in them that last quarter or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think it wasn't that they were making more money. I think they were just seeing like more growth in some of their stuff, like with Adidas and New Balance and everything, but Nike is still like number one, I wanted to say.
Well, I mean, they've been really cracking down on the, not the fake. Well, yeah, the fakes, but like,
all the lawsuits, all the everything. They got to pay those legal fees. Just kidding.
Well, we do have the Nina Chanel's coming out on the 13th. Definitely can't wait for those. I had seen that she had posted a video on her Twitter about her gifting.
Fuck is going on?
Because I'm trying to make him, if he wears it as a scarf, he'll just be chilling.
And he won't. Look at just trying to get it off now. Oh my god.
Henny, what are you doing? This is why she pops in. What are you guys talking about?
Right.
I was trying to keep him occupied.
So Nina Chanel had gifted, I believe, an art class.
Answer it looked like. For the Wings program.
What's it called? Her shoes. And finally got to see the box of them, and they look.
The box looks so
nice.
cute.
Nice
the detail on this is so good.
Yeah.
She always is really good at that too.
The twos that she did with the box was it a special box? Oh no, it didn't have like the art on the two.
There's cool boxes.
That's
yeah.
right. Okay, I do remember that now.
It's
I didn't
really
get to keep it.
It might be one of my coolest Jordan boxes I own. Like it's
had
amazing.
Art with like the Jordan, right?
Yeah. Then when you open it, there's more art on the inside,
Ooh, yeah.
and then like the little tag on there was actually an art picture of something.
Okay,
like it's
I do
really
remember.
cool. It's really cool. Her execution's always good with that kind of shit.
I love the.
Look, we still want parts.
We do.
We do. Anthony, pick up your phone.
Or anyone from Jordan Brand.
I wonder. I didn't see price point on these yet. Have you guys?
I'm going to estimate.
I'm gonna be like
160.
160.
You think?
That's what I'm gonna.
I missed the 130 days.
I missed the 120 days. I missed the 97.99 days.
Boy, you remember when they brought Dunks back and it was only $80?
Yes.
And then they shot that up super quick.
My 2013 Royals were $97.99.
Dang, were they?
Yeah. Because
because I have my 20. Okay, because I'm trying to think of how much mine
Chic.
were.
Yeah.
But I don't see
what a
them
time.
on sneakers yet.
Oh.
Interestingly enough, maybe for next week.
I love them green Jordans. I think those are fucking
Oxidized
nice.
screens.
Yeah, I do too. Because
those
it's like
are nice.
that metallic-y.
Yeah.
$215
For our size?
And
No,
see, and then
that's-
people want to complain about this is only men, and the smallest size is men's 7.
And 7. But see,
they got
we're
grade
getting
school,
grade
though,
school
right?
in these,
Yeah.
so that that's a whole family. Wait, the linens are coming out this week too?
I need these.
Oh, I need
160 in
linens.
grade school though.
See, yeah.
Nice.
But
Sounds
exactly,
about right.
like this shoe is $215 before tax. That's what,
That's a lot.
$85 cheaper than the 17s.
Yeah,
with the
y'all could have
briefcase?
just gave them to us.
Like that. I would have paid the $215.
What'd you say, linens?
Yeah.
Oh, right there, yeah.
Oh yeah. I need parts in those.
June 13th.
135. That's love. I can do
That's
that.
the Air Force.
I know.
Stomach is growling. True.
Also different.
Yeah, these are really nice. I have like the dunk colorway of this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're so freaking nice. Oops. What else was coming out?
Oh, we've seen the Jacques Muse Air Max 1s.
Those are nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
I like the silver pair.
That cream pair. I like
Nice.
a lot. The red pair is actually not bad either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was from the colors that I was looking at. I thought they were going to be like for the Olympics.
Oh.
But I don't think they are. I think they're just
Just
I think
because.
it's just coincidence.
Excuse
So, but it's definitely giving that.
I seen pictures of these this morning. Huff Air Max 1s are returning June 15th.
I didn't see these.
See up right here.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Those are nice.
I like the
okay.
box.
Those are
yeah, I like
dope.
the box a lot.
Yeah, these are really cool. I like the colors.
Me too.
June 15th with a sneaker drops. They'll launch on Huff's channels June 15th with a sneaker drop to follow shortly after. So
Okay.
we shall see. I wonder how these are gonna do. But it is also Monday. So Complex dropped their sneaker shopping episodes. And we don't always talk about them, but sometimes we do depending on like who's on there. And T.I. was on there this week. And I think, I didn't watch I don't know what he picked up, but this clip made its ways around. And he talked about him buying out someone's sneaker collection like back in the day for like $7,500. Got a bunch of shoes. And freaking a pair of Air Mags ended up being one of the shoes in there.
Oh, wow.
Because they asked him, Joe asked him like how he acquired that pair, and he was like, oh, just randomly bought this buyout and
was able to get the shoes. I also didn't know that frags are now at like $35,000.
Oh, yeah.
That's insane.
Dude.
Yeah. Good for him. That's a major steal. What?
that I've acquired a couple people's collections.
So that's how these niggas be doing. Oh, actually, I'm not surprised because Fran also gave some of his shoes to Kylie. So,
Oh yeah,
we
all know when Kylie was in her dunk bag and they were shopping around for her shoes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get
We
Fran
ain't
on here to
forgot.
talk to him about that.
Oh my god, I know.
That's gonna be funny.
I know.
Oh my
and it's
God.
funny because it's like, did we ever see Kylie in any of those sneakers again? Like,
Never.
Has she worn the Stussy SB since she posted them?
Yeah.
The Ferris Bueller's,
the Dr. Dooms? Did she wear?
Did she wear the dude? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, she had a bunch of like these super exclusive dunks, and then that was that.
She probably was like, they're not gonna pay me. I'm done. Like she probably, because you know how she is. She
That's
want her bag. She want her money.
That's why I don't think Nike
Could you
would pay
imagine if
for
like,
some old
they
dunks?
did-
Like that's wild.
Yeah, like
Wild
I just feel like
assumption.
she thought, being with Travis and maybe
because they
the light
all
would shine on
had,
her.
like
to have an opportunity.
who was it that did she have a thing with Reebok? Not who was
It was
they-
Adidas. She had an Adidas Falcon. I remember.
She did.
Yeah, she had an Adidas Falcon.
But then I know some of the
I
other
forgot about that.
sisters too, because I don't know if it was Kendall. They had like different shoe things going.
Yeah,
on.
they just none of them
But
have
Nike-
ever worked with Nike.
None
though.
of them.
Yeah,
None
Nike,
of them.
and I don't think Nike would touch them
Absolutely
either.
Yeah,
not.
I don't think they would.
either.
I don't think has Nike.
Thank God.
I feel like they're very I feel like they've touched a lot of corners when it comes to sneakers, but definitely not with them.
And I think that's for a reason.
Absolutely,
I agree.
Yeah,
Whoever
absolutely.
is that deciding factor, Nike, thank you.
Yeah, we do appreciate you for not being the brand that goes with that. Not no hate on them because they have enough money coming into their catosphere anyways. They're always going to get a bag and always be
I
relevant.
would have at this point, because like thinking about Keeping Up with the Kardashians came out in 2007. It's 2024. I think something from back in the day. I mean, I know they weren't. They were big then, but they weren't how they were now. The superstardom. But I love, and I've talked about this on the pod before. When I come across, like, I've seen old shoes. Like Riff had that old. I think they had the Friends one. We've
the
seen like
Sex
the
and the City ones you were
Seinfeld
talking
shoes.
about?
I've seen the Sex and the City Prestos. Like, I love when shows have, and I know they're not like open exclusive shoes. It's like either for the cast or whatever. But I wish like it would have been cool to see something like that surface years later for like the Kardashians or like I love stuff like that.
But I feel like a lot of those shows you just said were like
90s
sitcoms.
sitcoms, yeah.
And they were still reality.
True.
Because like
Interesting.
that's like a character you're playing into, not like yourself.
Yeah, very true.
But you still can follow their fashion and shit, like what they wearing and shit. Is that what we're talking
Oh
about?
man, I think one of my favorite episodes of the Kardashians, even though this is not on the timeline at all, is when Kanye goes through Kim's closet
And he's like,
throw this away. Throw this away. Throw this away. And then Kim, in that same episode, Kim tries to go over to Khloe and do it to her, and Khloe's like, get the fuck out of my closet.
bitch. You on the ass.
Oh, that's funny.
Kanye not dressing me. He
I
dressing
definitely
you.
wasn't watching.
now he dressing
by that
Bianca.
time.
Oh, Lord. Well, and literally nothing.
In literally nothing. Yeah.
Man.
So let's get into our soul searching.
Let's do it.
I saw this question. We also don't have an unboxing question this week. Don't hate us. Anyways, I saw this question on Twitter. I saw this question on Twitter. I thought it'd be great just to like talk amongst ourselves about.
Good little discussion.
But the person who tweeted it was Break,
Unbreakable Kicks.
in his @
Oh,
is
yeah.
Break 11 17 10. Yeah. But he had posted, from a content standpoint, how can we make sneakers fun or interesting again? I'm all ears.
I'm going to go to the tweets. So we can read some of the
Yeah, see if you can. I know, I can't remember if it was the homegirl Key or I think it was Key.
Mix.
But they were, oh no, it was on, oh yeah, you're on Twitter. Oh, okay. So I wanted to bring this up also because I feel like we're doing something interesting, new, exciting in the sneaker space, being 3 women who are in the sneaker community doing a podcast too. Like, this is a different realm. Like, there has been other sneaker podcasts, and there is different sneaker podcasts, but like obviously we started this because there wasn't like women in this space. And I feel like we're doing something new.
Yeah. I feel like it's something semi-different. I know there's a ton of sneaker podcasts. I know there's a ton of sneaker content that has been pushed out in the last 4 years alone. Yeah. And like even before that. And it's changed so much from the time, I mean, Instagram started.
Yeah.
And just like
the Nike Talk days, just the blog days.
Especially,
like it's totally different
completely
now.
Different because it's not just like take a picture of my foot and here are my shoes. Like, and it's like there are people that are still like within the sneaker community who, you know, really will. I know Midge, she be posting her Air Maxes and she goes on about her day. It's not like a whole like aesthetic or this or that. But I know there's people who like actually go into putting content. I am so happy we are past the days of putting milk and cereal in our shoes and food in our shoes. Because that was a wild fucking time. It was. Like, what were people doing?
I remember a YouTuber, and I can't remember his name, but he would do that all the time. But I thought he had like a cup in the shoes. Not like pouring it exactly into the shoes. Yeah. I'm so glad we're over those days too.
So glad we're past those days. I think it'd be like, what were other like trends, sneaker trends?
The skits obviously on YouTube were a thing.
Bless you.
Bless you. The couples thing. Yeah. The matching couples.
Matching couple shoes.
What was...
There
were some other trends we went through.
Oh, you know what trend? And I think I seen somebody post this, and not that it's coming back, but for women especially, get you a girl that can do both. And it was the heel and the sneaker. Yeah. That was a classic. Oh yeah, classic moment.
Or the tub.
Yes, the tub.
Yeah, the tub with all of your shoes, or someone else's shoes.
Oh, the tub. Oh my God. Yeah, the tub is crazy.
Hilarious.
That was a huge thing.
Let's go through some of these responses. Somebody said, suck a free AC. If I'm being honest, I need to see more Black folks leading the conversations about sneakers, especially some OGs. These part-time hobbyists and closet resellers with VO5 in their hair. Oh, damn, the VO5. Do they still make that? Yeah. Can't tell me nothing because they don't understand the culture, and I'm standing on that.
This actually kind of reminds me of the comment you had sent.
I was just the one guy talking. I'm a culture vulture.
Yeah, and like you're not Black.
I know that's like, what it was. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, it's funny seeing all these other ethnicities getting into sneakers now," and I was like.
I know skate. It was like skating. Was it skating?
No, it was on the 17s.
Oh, okay,
it was on the 17s, and he was just like, you know, something about culture vultures, and like I responded, and then I thought the guy like deleted the comment because I couldn't find it, and then like I was looking at my thing today, and it was under hidden, and I was like, I didn't hide that comment. Like, where did it go? So it was
maybe Instagram hides.
I don't know.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah,
they do.
So like I was just like, that's weird. But my comment I replied to him was gone, so I was like. I don't know how Instagram be working, but
no, they do.
I just was like, you don't know who the fuck you talking to, sir.
Right.
I get that sneakers, like Black culture is also embedded in sneakers and vice versa, but it's not just Black people.
It's
it also
not.
has to do
It's
with,
not. It's
like
not.
regionally too, like where you grew up and
absolutely
what you're around.
But exactly. I feel like I know that for the most part, growing up like in the 90s and the 2000s, like, you know, it probably was predominantly Black people who were wearing Jordans and wearing shoes. But then you go back and you look at the 90s, there was a lot of white people with them trainers. They were putting that shit on. Like Princess Diana. Like, you know what I mean? And I think it was just like, I can understand if the guy was saying it to me because that 17 is a basketball shoe, and there probably wasn't a lot of non-Black people wearing basketball shoes like that as a like a fashion statement.
Yeah.
So I can understand that to an extent, but to like sit there and call me like a culture vulture, like
no, niggas get way too in their feelings about shit like this and think there's too many rules attached to shit that's really not there. It's just in their fucking brains. And to be honest, a lot of the niggas that say that shit, they be, if I'm gonna be honest, they be the ones that be looking corny and making shit corny because it be you country motherfuckers down there in Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, wearing them matchy ass country ass motherfucking outfits, judging the whole. thinking everybody's weird because they don't wear the same Chicago red in their shirt that they wear on their shoe. You know what I mean? Like all these rules that like got made up out of nowhere. And it's just like, no, man, in y'all's region where you're from that you never got out of, that you're still experiencing to this day because you didn't go other places to see how shit really works. Yeah, so a person who's ignorant to this shit and don't understand this shit will say some ignorant shit like that, and it's like, nah, nigga, get out the house, go explore, go see what culture is in other places, so maybe you can understand that there's different points of view in this shit, and it's been different points of view and different things happening since the beginning of fucking time. Yes, Michael Jordan is a black man, we all know it. He changed the fucking game of basketball and sneakers 100%. He's black, so the blacks are going to take it, but man, the NBA is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and white people, black people, and everybody alike tuned into Jordan. And it's you know what I mean? 1,000%. So I hate when people say shit like that because it's like, you sound dumb.
It's dumb and it's ignorant because and I just think outside of like basketball shoes, there's so many other shoes. I mean, when you look at Japan and how heavy they go for sneakers out there, and it's not even basketball shoes.
Exactly.
It's not even basketball shoes. And like their culture is deeply rooted in sneakers in Japan. And so yeah, I thought that comment was funny, but I do agree that, you know, we should see more black content creators talking about some of these shoes and the OGs and everything. But we are the older demographic.
I want to hear new niggas too, though. I don't want to hear all these old niggas because y'all. If I'm being honest with y'all said enough.
Yeah,
and you've had time to do it. Don't get it fucked up, niggas like us. We're gonna continue to be OGs and be into this shit because we understand what new is coming. That we're around younger people, so like. We there talking too, but honestly, this isn't our time. This is their time, and we need that voice to be heard. You can't be this old ass nigga that's stuck in this millennial mindset of like, it's supposed to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, nigga, shit is changing, and you have to embrace the change, but also keep your like, you know, values at root. You feel me? Yeah. So like, cause that also goes over into their generation, and we kind of like feed on each other. I've noticed that within just sneakers period, because what pops off? The retro shit, right? We all want retro shit, but there has to be this balance of where like Gen Z is leading it. You get me? But you have to understand it in order to lead. But I think a lot of old people just be like, you know, their point of view, and it doesn't evolve, it stays in a certain place.
Gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should gatekeep to an extent.
To an extent. But Gen Z and millennials can do that alike. You know what I mean? Like, it's about not letting no whack shit in to ruin something.
You know what just popped up in my head that has nothing to do with what we're talking about?
Wow.
Because we're talking about Gen Z, and I'm like, I want to see pop up with the DHgate Jordan briefcase.
you know that light skinned girl probably got it.
Yeah, we're talking about the Gen Z.
I can't wait.
I wonder if
I want to see, is there going to be a DHgate 17 with a briefcase?
Oh my God.
I want to see it.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Thank you. I don't know why it was like popped up in my head right now.
But to your point, Hen, I also think like we're still going to be around because of what you said, but also because they never heard enough from us. Like, it was a lot of older men leading a lot of the conversations. And like you said, for the past like 5-6 years, there's been a lot of more women coming into this space and finally like getting the chance to share their experiences and people actually like hearing it.
Yeah,
because I know for years we've talked about stuff about sneakers like our whole life since we've been into shoes, but there's like some shift where like finally we're finally getting
I feel like
heard.
there's a lot of women content creators in sneakers right now, like a lot.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned that, compared to, not that there's not with men, but I just see like whether it's unboxing or this and that, I feel like it's a lot of women, even on the DHgate side.
No, it is. If anything, they lead it. The girls lead it on that side. I see way more
side?
On the fake side. Yeah, I see them.
I bet you there's men that have just as many fakes, but they're not posting it like the
because they don't want to be dissed for it. You know what I mean? They're made fun of.
The guy that got his YouTube taken away.
I remember.
Is there any more replies?
Oh, I wanted to read this one from this spaceman because we're talking about the collab space. I know we're all over the place right now. From a content standpoint, how can we make sneakers fun and interesting again in content, not collab? Sorry. This guy said, I like the points. He said, number one, collab with each other. I read something earlier. I don't know if somebody said it, and they were like, at the top, it's no competition. We're collabing. And I was like, ooh, I like that. And that I agree. It's collab with each other. Number 2, stop flexing on your audience. Agreed. Like, it's kind of fun when you got somebody like subtle flex, but like, don't be like, certain people do shit and you're like, that's corny as fuck.
Yeah.
Change up the content. And if you can't change it, change the format and style. Completely agreed.
Okay.
Number 4, I really like this. Go back to basics. Why do you love sneakers and tell us about it? And I think that's really important when we look at, Kari's content, sneaker fetish, all of his stuff, it's rooted in the fact that he loves sneakers, and that's why he can tell such a good story and convey that to his audience so well. And number 5, stop the clickbait. I'm talking about all sneaker accounts.
That's valid.
That's funny.
Clickbaiting that's rooted in just content in general.
Yeah,
in general,
Yeah, because the news does it all the fucking time.
Somebody said way too much advertising. Make your channel unique. Try on the shoes and tell the audience the sizing. Any history you know or even research. Let's talk about what the shoe will resell for. Collabing with other creators. A lot of people want to see collabs. Making different content around sneakers. I agree, but sometimes it feels like, I'm not gonna say limited in what you can do with sneakers, but
it's still a niche thing.
Yeah.
Because not everyone cares.
Everyone doesn't.
Yeah, there still are people in this world who just buy one shoe
and just wear it.
Yeah, and just wear it down for the whole year. So, yeah.
Someone said take away release dates and drop shoes at random. That would be fire.
Like Beyonce.
Yeah, that would be fire. Well, I know like back in the
crazy.
day, like when stores would get stuff like slightly early, they would kind of just put it out. And if you happen to like walk into that store, I can come up on this. But like, even if people are doing that, the minute somebody does it, video on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, 500 people pull up, and then it turns into like a madhouse.
Chaos.
Our community has way too many capitalists for that to ever happen. Because even if like the brands were like, all right, we're just gonna drop it at random times, as soon as they hit the distributors of like their shipping, it's done. Because people are gonna be paying. Like there's gonna be like,
oh yeah, somebody at the store.
The back door's gonna go.
Pull up the back door. It's gonna be the biggest it's ever been if you do something like that.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Because then like, if you can just drop it whenever, you can backdoor it whenever and not even say a word about it ever coming out.
Oh, it all sold out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Somebody said being able to go in store to get them. There's nothing
you can
fun
now.
about being
Shit.
able.
You go to outlets and go get them.
Yeah.
First, love your content. Growing up in Cook County, also. It's what? Oh, he's talking about the guy.
To him. Yeah.
Okay, we can cut that. Hard to get excited and fun content when half of your video is an infomercial. What's exciting about the listing and backpacks and cook groups?
Oh damn! If there's a lot of men talking.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot of men.
Go to Key's Twitter. I think it was her. She might have posted a lot. So
what's her key?
Underscore. She gonna listen to this and be like.
We can cut this.
There we go. There you go.
Key to your soul. There, duh, hello.
But she like posted like a really thought out. It was like bullet points, but just keep scrolling because she be
okay.
Because she be on the Twitters. So keep going.
So funny that he posted this. The KO from the what is it? Culture Vulture.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that one.
Right,
there.
this one?
So she said Black creators have to support, does that say one another, each other?
Yeah, each other more.
Each other more because a lot of them hyping up mediocre talent because their white counterparts have a way bigger following, thinking that they can get in with them. Maybe do collab posts with everyone. Maybe include some women posts where they can style and y'all can do your thing, merging videos together. I wonder how much deeper she would get into that. She means.
I agree with that. Like, Black creators should be supporting each other more.
Yeah.
But I think this has been something, I don't know if you talked about or posted it, but like they're like how Black content creators are underpaid compared to white content creators.
Yeah. But I think that's in a different space than sneakers. I don't really see it. Or maybe just because I follow a lot more Black sneaker people to begin with. So I don't even know what the white counterpart of sneakers even looks like. Like who would be that? I don't even know, but like for like the beauty lifestyle,
I'm trying to think right now.
Spaces like that, like
that makes sense. Yeah,
yeah, it's more so the white counterparts on that side than the black content creators. She also said, I feel a lot of passion is missing. I can literally feel when people aren't excited. That's very true. Very true. Cut the reselling talk all the time. It's kind of hard to do though, just because.
No, it's because it's very relevant.
Yeah,
you can't just not talk about that.
Yeah. Go back to stories.
It's part of the ecosystem.
Yeah. No, it really is now. Go back to the stories, even if you don't do a deep research, tell why it matters, especially with new people who are getting collabs. And I think that's important too. Like, I love a good story. And I love when stories, you can see it in the shoe, you know. Sometimes we've seen shoes and be like, oh, what's the story behind that? Because then everything will just like make more sense, you know. And I feel like that also can go hand in hand on why I would want to buy the shoe. Like, the shoe might look good, but the story is like even better behind it.
Yeah.
Then obviously I want to get it.
Yeah.
If your content is mainly J's, that's fine. Maybe do something out of Jordan brand, which is true. That's also a very niche thing inside the sneaker community as well. Just being like a Jordan head through and through. 'Cause then you really don't. You don't allow yourself to be open up to experience other shoes.
But I think that's like, because when you, and I know there's people who have other content besides like that, but I think about LA Airheads and like Brie and how their focus is Air Max, you know?
Yeah.
But I know she's done other stuff because she actually, I think she helped design like a Air Force One, which was not her forte. It was like something, I don't know if it wasn't like a big release like that, but I know she did something like with an Air Force One or something a while back. I can't really remember, but.
Cool. I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it does work.
It does. Like people like, especially when it comes time and it's Air Max month and they want to showcase those people that like, you know, deep dive into this. But I do agree, like bring in a new audience.
I also feel like the Nike side is different than the Jordan side. Absolutely. Like, I feel like Nike will hear you and see you more if you're specific to a silhouette that they have than with Jordan brand sometimes. Like, sometimes Jordan brand seems very, like, off limits.
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't do many collabs. They wouldn't do something like a collab with.
No.
I can't even say the Airheads because that's specific for a silhouette.
Yeah,
but you know, absolutely. Like, I don't think they'd reach out to people like that if someone was just collecting ones, like,
right?
You know,
I agree.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like who is it that
I mean,
Mr.
that one
Unloved
man
Ones?
He was just on campus. Remember?
I
he
did
did post.
see that.
Because I feel like if there was somebody, it would be him because he'd be having all them damn ones.
But like, look how long that took, though.
Yeah.
You know,
because he been making content.
Yeah.
Since I can remember getting into shoes.
Or I was on Instagram probably.
Yeah,
I feel like
honestly,
he was one of the
he
first.
Probably had a
Instagram
blog.
kids.
Show more personality. It's giving robot and cue cards a lot of videos. That's definitely true. I think a lot of content, especially with TikTok right now, you have to be personable to get your audience. People want to know like who you are, you know, instead of like I'm just here to like I'm just watching your content just for you to tell me something. Like, no, I want to know like who you
your
are.
personality definitely. If you're showcasing yourself on TikTok, you definitely have to show some of your personality.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a personality app.
Then lastly, she said sneakers are still very fun in my opinion, but a lot of it feels performative at times. And I think that's we've talked about that before with like people feeding into the industry side of sneakers and not really the communal side of things. And then that's the performative stuff that I've seen.
Right.
Least,
I agree.
Yeah.
Right. What did anyone respond to her?
A few people did.
Kari.
How does he see everything on the internet? Kari, how you like know where every comment is like on all apps? Like, I just want to know how you do it. Cause like, it's impressive. It's really impressive.
But I liked the topic just because I feel like sometimes you do get bored in this space. Sometimes shit is repetitive.
It's because a lot of people aren't original either. They think they're supposed to stick by an agenda, and these are the people who are trying to like get money at the end of the day on their content usually. But then they're all doing the same content, and it's like that's why TikTok sneaker TikTok sucks. That's why the fucking DH gate people are basically having more of a fucking presence than like actual people on that are like quote unquote sneakerheads or just do sneaker content, because like all of that should be the same fucking shit. It literally do like same unboxing, same information on releases, same like do something different. Like
I think like for a lot of the people on there though, and we talk about DHgate a lot, but like for them when they're being shown these shoes, and it could be a regular GS colorway, it could be a hyped shoe, like oh my god, send the link, but it's like a lot of those people are uninformed, misinformed, don't know where to find information, don't know how to research anything for shoes, don't know how to put in the work. Send the link, tag the link.
Instant gratification.
Because I mean, people's attention span is only like 7 to 10 seconds. And it's hard to retain so much information in those few seconds, and so they just want what can be obtainable.
They want what's obtainable, what's cool from the surface level, but what's attainable, because Nike could do that all day. But if Nike was to do that, they would do that with like GR type of releases, right? Nothing that's like super hyped or exclusive, because then if you're giving opportunity to things that are exclusive, then they're not going to be exclusive because of X, Y, and Z. And that's the biggest difference between like retail to resell and these reps, because they're looking at this. They're like, oh, I don't have to go resell, because they know more about resale than they ever did retail now. Like new kids.
People base shoes off the resale
of resale
before retail, which is insane.
They're going straight to go to StockX to see what it really costs, if they even care that much, because you got a lot of niggas who don't even know the difference between like why this has resale and you're buying a rep right now. They're just going to buy the rep because like, well, this girl has it, I can buy it type shit. And it's like, that's so lazy. It
is. I mean, people, especially like when you're scrolling through TikTok, it makes you feel lazy too. You know, like
it absolutely does. And I think like one of the things, like it popped in my mind earlier today after you had sent this, and just like kind of thinking of everything. I have like a friend who really she's not into sneakers in that sense, and doesn't really, I'm not going to say like doesn't have a sneaker style. She just has her own thing. Like she doesn't really care about like shoes or releases or colorways, and like that's totally fine. But then she'll like she'll always say stuff to me like, oh, like put me on, like let me know like what's like kind of cool, or like, you know, I don't know about shoes, like you need to like let me know, or and it's like I get that, like, but at the same time in my head I'm like, I can't just be like, oh, get these are cool, because if it's like super inauthentic, like there are stuff that we see, and I know this is probably what these DH gate kids do, where they're just like, they see something that somebody has and it looks like cool or it's hyped and they want it, and it's the instant gratification. But like also like buy what you like.
Yeah, sneakers are so subjective.
They are. So it's like, there's a lot of hype stuff where I can tell you, this is a cool shoe, this is a cool shoe, this is a cool shoe. People are going to look at you and think you're cool for wearing this, if that's what, if that's the
but
thought.
If you really don't like them.
But if, how am I, like that? So in my head, I know there's probably a lot of people who are trying to get into sneakers who just were like, where do I start? Like, what's cool? And it's not about like what's cool. Like, if you like it, what do you like? Buy it, wear it.
And then that'll turn into something else if you continue to, go down that route.
Because there's like a lot of things where you can be like, oh, I see a shoe on somebody, I'm like, what is that? I like it. And then I go into research mode. And especially when I first started getting into sneakers myself, like having to do all that research on my own and like figure out what it is.
It's part of it though. It's just part of it.
And that's what made it fun.
But that's why these kids is lazy though. They don't want to do that no more. Actually, I would like to know, because I genuinely don't know, if y'all can tell me, who is a Gen Z like creator right now who is based in like actual, like has real shit. I would like to know who that person is.
The one girl who does not sneaker con. We wanted to get her on, and
is it Got Soul?
Yeah, she does Got Soul.
The Filipino girl.
No, don't get it fucked up. Like, and she's still part of it, because that comes more so from like the resale part of it. But don't get it fucked up. You have to understand all parts in order to be a part of this, anyways. Though, so let me not take that away from her. But I want someone who's not. who's they're getting noticed by the brands too. So like, let's say they do be at a place like SneakerCon or like GotSoul or whatever, but also the brands are seeing them and actually sending them shit too.
So you
like a younger person, a very younger person,
like a younger us.
really
like a younger us who's actually involved and rooted in this shit.
Yeah.
Because I would like to hear their opinion then on their peers.
Their peers.
I don't know about a girl, but I
don't care if it's a girl or a boy.
Is Toby.
Oh yeah,
How old's Toby?
Younger.
He's in his 20s.
Man, but you know what?
Go younger?
You know what advantage Toby has? He was raised by OGs. He always been.
That's
But see, but
that also.
But you know what though? I feel like you have to kind of be around it a little in order. And I feel like that's dying for the younger generation. They're not like rooted to their OGs in a sense to learn certain shit. You're seeing the same thing actually in the NBA too, by the way. So like it used to be that like these players would come in and they would have like mentors that would teach them about you shouldn't, like for instance, Jalen Green getting Drea Michelle pregnant and somebody else at the same time, and just because you had niggas that were around like you want to fuck them, cool, but don't. Make sure you strap up. Make sure you're this. Make sure you're that.
Yeah.
Don't go spend your money here, XYZ. Go spend it here so you'll have this much more when you get out. I don't feel like the younger generation of the basketball players are really connected to like more mentors, like someone like Michael Jordan coming in or someone like LeBron coming in. Like they really were rooted in that, and now they just kind of just stick to each other and like don't want to hear none of that shit.
So I think that it's because like Gen Z and them feel like they know everything.
That's what it feels like.
And I think it also is because of the internet and like how accessible things are for them. Like they just feel like they don't need us. Mm-hmm. I was also going to ask, like, do you think it's not an us problem, but like, do you think we could have done more to help that too? But then I thought about how the internet is so accessible, and these kids probably thinking that they just fucking know everything, so they don't need us. Like they don't need. They gotta
at least insert themselves, though.
You know, like I also think it's case by case too. Like some kids aren't like that. Some kids will feel like they know everything. They don't fucking care. And then there will be some who are like, oh no, I appreciate what they've brought to the table and what they've laid out, so that I can get ahead as well. You know. Yeah. But honestly, I can't really think of.
A lot of it draws back.
I'm trying to think of like a young, like
that's younger. And I wish I can think of a girl right now too, but I feel like I can't.
Let me see. I want to.
But if you are out there, definitely hit us up.
Yeah, because I would.
You know who's gonna be like in his day an OG with all kinds of knowledge is. Oh my God, I said his name last.
Julian. Oh, for sure. What?
Julian.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna be good.
I want to see. Let me see. Sneaker TikTok.
Sneaker TikTok is a horrible place. I don't even know what
sneaker TikTok really looks like.
It's such a horrible place.
No. Why is like the first thing is I think those are the ads.
And then it's like something like this probably could be all fake. I don't know this though. You know what I mean?
That's the thing too. You don't
know who has fake and who doesn't.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I will say that the first 4 were women. One was a woman of color.
All these women have on Sambas, New Balances.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's different out here.
Yeah, this is all.
Oh, girl, I would know.
Oh, we were talking about this bitch, Sherlina. You know what we seen on the way here that we didn't talk about? Because I said a bitch endearing because I'm a woman. What's that guy? I just seen the clip and he called Caitlin Clark a bitch on live. He was
hold on.
Wait, what?
He showed it.
McGee. He was like on live and was like, "This bitch, something like, sir, you are a man."
Oh no.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, but Sherlina's not like younger.
It is crazy that everyone has been a woman though. Those
are all fake.
There's not a guy on here. Those are definitely fake. Oh, those are definitely fake.
I told you I don't be seeing the boys do it like that on here.
Yeah, that's actually really crazy. Oh, finally one. That's nuts.
And the thing is about this content, I just never know what's real and what's not.
That's the thing. I don't know either.
I wonder if they look at ours and try to.
They definitely do.
If ours should be fake.
I know somebody like commented on my video on Instagram for the 17s is almost at like 30K.
Oh, nice.
I know. I was like, but I seen someone post like comment like price, and I'm like,
oh nah.
What do you
What you mean?
Like, what you mean price?
What you mean?
First of all, these were
price I
free, but
paid?
they're retail $300.
Like, what you mean?
Because somebody else asked like, what did you pay for these? I didn't even respond.
Yeah, it's sneaker TikTok's a little.
I'm
I
telling
can't
you,
get
it
into
is
that.
not. It's not a good place. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not
good.
It's different. It's a different type of content.
Look, and this is that corny content too. It's all corny.
I mean, we put out corny content.
Yeah, but ours should be funny. Like this shit.
and our shit be real.
Yeah. And our shoes aren't fake either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I will say, after scrolling through this, I've seen 2 women of color.
I've seen like
3.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sneaker TikTok women on here.
But also, I don't even know.
These
I don't
shoes
even
are
know
ass.
which ones would be fake and which ones are real.
I'm telling you, you
Oh,
can't
this
tell.
is that one girl.
Ashley R. Yeah.
Honey, you got to fix your sneaker setup.
Oh man.
I think it's different. That
It
was an
has
old
to be.
video. Yeah. It's a little, okay, maybe
I don't
not.
like it still.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, it's because she comes from that resale culture, so like she don't know nothing else but like what she got introduced to at the trade show. Like, don't get it twisted. Even if you just like sneakers, there comes a pivotal point in your life with sneakers where you start to get a community of people, right? And you start to learn about different things. And my pivotal point, honestly, was oneness. So like I started hanging around oneness around 2010, right? That's when I really started to understand how shit worked and how like brands really pay attention and how
Bless you.
you could actually be somebody in this, right? And everything really depended on your community and who you knew and how you went about things. And I knew this in Kentucky. So to think about this in like New York or LA or whatever, it's like you have a lot of other cities that don't have places where you can go to like really engulf the culture and have a community of these people.
Yeah.
And I feel like with their community, since everything is really about instant gratification and they've been raised by the internet, that whole communal sense of like people around and like actually putting you on and y'all figuring this shit out together, they don't have that.
I think we talked about that before, too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Them
it's
not
always the
having
same
their
common
own community,
denominator.
yeah.
It's their community.
Kind of like,
This is also something we can go on and on about.
Also, you never see them collaborate with anyone either. It's always them. You don't see these people
there was
together.
so many
they're not-
collaborations.
because like
shit.
I feel like even though yes you're marketing yourself, like a lot of them aren't like it's just them,
Yeah.
you know.
And that's the hugest difference because like we have this pod because of each other. You get me? Like
We're actually friends.
yeah, because of sneakers.
Yeah.
So like think about that.
Amber, do I qualify as a sneakerhead? No, because they're all fake.
They're all fake.
Anyways. Yeah, I thought this topic was really good. Obviously, we round on about other things that I think are important topics to talk about as well. And then I'm pretty sure we'll dabble back into later on about our conversations.
This fake shit ain't going nowhere anytime soon
no,
either. That's what's
definitely
it's
not.
done. It's doing nothing but growing. I know we talk about it a lot too, but it's just like it's crazy to watch in real time.
Yeah.
It's really crazy to watch.
I agree, and I think to close out the we don't have to close it out, but my closing
I was
statement,
trying to close it out. Yeah.
I just think one of the other things too is like I've said it time and time again, like these kids are copy and paste, and like even though they have a vast majority of shoes, a lot of colorways, like they really don't have anything in there that's like really special. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, at least like I know my collection has a lot of hype shit, a lot of GR shit, a lot of whatever, but there are like key pieces in my collection that like really do stand out, and things that, you know, I found by accident or had to hunt down or went somewhere and got like obtained it in a certain way, and like a lot of those kids don't.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They don't have like anything in their collection that's like, oh my God, how did you get that?
Right.
Because we probably know. Well, this was a great conversation.
Ooh, yeah, this was like more of a chill episode.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we haven't had a solo in a while. So,
Yeah.
but do we even have a guest next week? I don't know. Figure
Not
it out.
yet. We'll figure
Stay
it out.
tuned.
Stay tuned.
On the next episode, Sneaky Link. But if you made it this far, as always, please don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms: Instagram, Sneaky Link Pod, YouTube, Sneaky Link Podcast, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, Sneaky Link Pod. Until next week.
This
Talk
has
to
been
you
another
bitches later.
episode.